Bun. Începem o nouă aventură cu Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Tactics game. Difficulty normal. Completely stuck. Da, dăm un casual, cred că putem după. Permanent new game. Oh. 41st millennium, a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of man claims the whole galaxy in the name of God Emperor. It fights an ended war against Xenos from without. Heretics from within and supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets, serve the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Arctic priests of Mars, guardians and proclaimers of humanity's technology, were searching for remnants of knowledge from the man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy for worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of the machine god, they manufacture imperial war machines within gigantic foundries known as forge worlds. Gradually, tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weaknesses, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is both stronger and spiritually pure. Their leaders, this inscrutable Magi, protect the forge worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts Skitari troops. It's a time of warfare, tragedy and portents of doom across this benign galaxy. United. The Adeptus Mechanicus are the mankind's last defense against the new dark age, or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. Stai o camera mai sus. Vedem. An echo in the new sphere Magus, an old transmission lost in the warp and recovered only now. Is it worthy of our attention? The great divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown but possible key to victory. Alright, am făcut. Let escape. 4 months later. Test Magus, nu știu ce. Whoever finds these transmissions and follows me here, give thanks and you'll see what I've seen. But be wary, my fellow seekers of knowledge. Whatever lies beneath this world, I fear, I hope, walk in it. I came to this world to investigate its ruin, but I found so much more. Terrors, yes, treats to the body and soul, but by the Omnisia I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magus Rashek. He vanished while an explorator mission to investigate Xenos structure on Silva Tenebris. If hypothesis, he found something. Our mission on this world is to ascertain Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call on no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Whisper sector, knowledge for mankind, potential opportunity. An opportunity to destroy the works of Xenos, Scaevola, not appropriate them. The Miscreant Manuscript verse 619. What the enemy built, let it be made asunder, for to us it will be as a house of sand and knives. Magi, we're approaching the target coordinates. harvesting warp throttle stick. There she is, temperate climate, atmosphere standard, breathable. My Skitari troops will be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we're in stable orbit, Magus. The Incercam records indicate a single colony, St. Eckhard's Hope, on the surface near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. The Skitari will deploy to the surface near the ruins along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Cerebral Skull Reditus will serve me as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. Yes, Magus. I will set up a forward command post. Resak's transmission looked like it came from underground. We'll secure any entrances to an underground structure so your tech priest can begin the exploration. This tomb reeks of stale, dusty antiquity. Its once stern architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patina of age. Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble light over cracked and tarnished metal. The tomb was once brutalist and oppressive, as if designed to crush the spirit of its inhabitants. It's no less intimidating now, but indeed was evoking a merciless guiding intelligence. It speaks only of decline and death. This place seemed abandoned at first glance, but as the exploratory troops moved through its hushed corridors, the ancient dust stirs and something long dead begins to take on a facsimile of life. Going by fragmentary information, it looks like a buried tomb structure. And the sword of the Omniscience is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. The secret of this world equals 0. I counsel caution, Magus Faustinius. Our purpose shall be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. As for hymns of the Logic Saints 791, the presence of the Xenos lies the invisible miasma, corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit, Videx. The structure is too deeply buried, and Skyvola have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets he can find from this place. It will be a folly to commit our whole manpower to unknown, especially when the potential of a moral threat exists that the Skitari are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitari, but they are still far from ascension that the tech priest affords. I agree, Subdomina. I shall lead the mission in person for the command throne. Cerebral Skull Reditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Messiah be praised, we're going in. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a curious breed. They exploit and interact with machines they do not fully understand. This tutorial will have to explore the interference and discover what to do. Like the true tech priest, you must experiment in order to learn. We'll hype out this one time. Left hand button. Click on the into room to move. Da puțin jocul mai încet. Așa. Cred că e mai bine așa. Sau... Xenos, your beliefs, I know them. They are my endoers, Necros, mysterious, ill-researched, corrupt. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magus. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from this obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is a work of the alien Magus. Code is full minutes 8312. Show caution and scorn in all things. Sometimes tech priests will feed important information about how they encounter in a room. This situation will require you, our commander, to make decisions. There will be consequences, so choose wisely. Ahead is an obelisk-like object covered in what they can only describe as hieroglyphic symbols. It only arches the tall ceiling of the chamber. Score. Destroy the obelisk. It is a monument, and the alien must fall. Scrutinize, examining. Check the surrounding chamber. Secure. Would detect a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Taking them inside, no one was close enough to be hit by radiation, but something happening. There's something huge. Blackstone, request collection immediate. Blackstone urn was the change. Bone. Nimic pe asta. Manticles. Ce e asta? O să miște așa, fain. Necrons. Resak, did they counter them after all? No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every datum we have says that we are as deadly as they are inhuman. They are. The cohort encounters resistance from the Xenos constructs. No flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that can move with precision and coordination. Caution. Consistency. Caution. Do not charge too hideously, lest the trigger element be downfall. The griff is now the tech priest ensure that will not be on maneuver. But the risk they're running headlong to fire of the enemy. Follow the established command engagement product. It shall be done by the book. Right. Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Ready to scope. Nitarus now functions for synthetic forms. Finally, you can study this standard construct. Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. None. Plus none equal concerning. Wonder about the symbol emblazoned on their torso. It must. Do not underestimate ghost weaponry, highly volatile. It is true, I've heard our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mystery of the Xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It is also widely known as they will self-repair, plus reanimate or reconstruct themselves if left time to do so. Wounds that will instantly kill a Siktari are the equivalent of classic race to Necrons. start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on the highlighted square. Click on a square and place a unit. Stoi. Aici? Asta pare magos. Cum poți sta aici? Stai aici. Stau acolo. Înțeleg ce-s chestiile alea. 3 damage. To move a unit, click within the blue outline surrounding your unit, then you can confirm the movement. To time movement, simply click the click anywhere. Single standard attack. Select one icon near for the revealing enemy stick. If selected a weapon that is not on range of any target. Look for a weapon icon to appear on desired target. Click trap. Click asta. Sper că mă duc aici. You've just moved your tech priest and source connected points. CP represent the value information that tech priests are harvesting. There are several ways to collect CP. The faster way, moving tech priests close to a source of CP. There are many other ways to collect CP, so look around to find out what they are. CP are stored at the bottom of the screen. They're shared in this software here. Out of range. Do not reveal the statistics for this attack. As a result, the amount of damage dealt is unknown. Several skills, specialized weapons, or other skills reveal the life of the enemy. This is your servo skill. The skill is faithful servant, omniscient, and can use a peaceful companion. Every tech priest has their own servo skill. A very helpful in combat and cognitive collection. Take time to find out battle status. Sure. Parcă muzica prea tare. You reveal the statistics stats of this enemy. Knowing your enemy stats will greatly increase success. HP, armor, then you decide weapon. What type physical. You can decide then what weapon type physical or energy work best against its target. Click on enter. Axe. Să fii foarte aproape de axe. Got enough speed to be able to use the CP powered weapon. Require speed. Look at the right side of each action to learn the CP cost of CP. Boom. Mechanicus and simple nickels are made of self-repair metal itself. It's made to knit together disassembled limbs and gaping wounds. We call this reanimation protocol. When a necron is in the reanimation protocol, they are unable to fight but will return to fighting conditions soon. Dealing any amount of damage to a necron in this protocol still will destroy them indefinitely. Okay. out of range. Hmm. Okay. Am un topor. Mechanicus' attack has been teleported away somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you have killed the target. Not enough connecting points. You'll be able to call in on the middle of the cohort as the battle goes on. This will happen as the start of every round. You'll need connecting points to deploy the troops. Not enough connecting points. I'm down. When servitors are hit in the combat, tech priests take an interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other use of combat information to be used later against their enemies. These are Vedem and servitor is very useful in all your missions. In Mechanicus, there are two types of unit control: tech priest, units you've already commanded, or troops, such as this one, which you've deployed onto the battlefield. Troops are your servants, cannon fodder. They don't have access to as many weapons and skills as tech priests. However, they are useful and should not be overlooked. Sty. Melee attack. Oh. Not threat remaining. Alexander's life forms purged. Your cohort's HP amount carries over from each fight within a mission. Keep this in mind when exploring a tomb and look out for opportunities to repair. Sarcophagi, coffins, burial places, structural purpose designed tomb. In the chambers there are several groups of structures like upright coffin of an unknown material. Ignite intrigue. Ensure you observe your surroundings carefully. Detailed picture grabs reads may be the key to success. Ignore. Press on avoid distraction. Ignite. Make sure to destroy any structures that look suspicious pictures. It's worth pausing in your advantage to harm serious abominations. Intrigue. They're waking up. Save. Continuăm. Oh, unde m-am dus? Fuck. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tire in the foot clicks. The sound of whirring energy builds up around your troops. A quick omnispect scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by Xenos life form. Fight. kill all enemies. Bone. Punem așa. Cu ăsta o să mă duc aici, că nu prea are viață. Cu ăștia mă duc la atac. Vedem. Cine-i prima asta? Uite aici. Este doar melee, nu? Al doilea e ăsta. Place că poți să fie așa. Foarte fain. Ăsta aici. Tu du-te aici. Reveal stats. Nu știu dacă mă ajută cu ceva. Nu cred. Să mă duc aici cu asta. X. În față cu ăla. Iar cu ăsta, cât am pistolul? A, pot să-l opăr. Fuck. Perfect. Mă duc cu asta aici. Și skip. New round. Scarabs. Ce cațele. What are those? Opportunity equal gather. Must obtain required. Guys detected. Source data surfing. No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Ready to verify your commutators. Then tell me what surface from Magus race commutators. What's a known Xerox rate? Detect the possible artificial intelligence. One specimen's gathered. AI theory equal false. Press records. Weeks of study have shown there are many variants of scarabs, each of their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture. Able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Suck's data that we've thought was corrupt. Must be due to us recording the Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with the access to these communicator records. It's unsure why we would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Că-ți dau în ele. Dar întâi în asta. Ok. Opportunity. Tu du-te aici. Încă nu poți da una ăla. Iar tu tragi în ăla. Dă el ăsta. Okay, when you enter melee in combat in adjacent square to an enemy, you are unable to use your ranged weapon as they are too dangerous to use in very close range. It's that size. I'm out of doing it. When an enemy moves out of melee range, providing your unit has melee weapon, the enemy will trigger an opportunity to attack. Opportunity attack gives a unit free melee. It's just fuck. Is the Texting of Vaccines. Not threat remaining. Non tre sia un po' tutto. All Xenos life form purged. The symbol represents a location of significant importance to your mission. Entering these rooms brings you closer to the end of a mission. Negative signs of hostile forces seeking permissions to proceed with data collection protocols. Confirm, permission authorized. Acknowledge Magus, protocol begins. What is primary focus, sire? Knowledge of Necron forces, numbers, defenses, locations, any form of data on how many remain on this rock. Secondary source of the purpose of this tomb. Why tomb? Why was it built? Interface devices all but eroded. There is one device that may hold answers, but Necron data looms are incomprehensible to Imperium Archaeotech. It might take a while. If I may take a host of this priest, I could be of assistance. Nospheric interfacing complete. Hard to decipher purpose. List of suggested Magus plus this construct device plus active switch mechanism. Learn Necron language and resume later. What will it be, sire? Always so meticulous with your list, Tech Inquisitor. Engage on Xenos mechanism. Although I detest to do so, the promises of the reward are too great to ignore. Having to lower ourselves to the Xenos learnings may be the only way to reach our Archaeotech we seek. Protocol updated. Nospheric interference. Disconnect at once. Forge reset. Possible scrap code will fragment now. Fragmenting. Sire, we have an unfavorable issue to deal with. Requesting Dominus input. Fragmenting. Explain. Aztec Acquisitor Skyvola left suddenly. My cognitatus glitch. Augmentation entered sporadic reaction protocols and ham-fried vital sign vegetories. Unclear of full damage report. Necron device inactivated, sire. Fragmenting. Remove yourself from the Nosphere, Skyvola. Read this report. The tomb is waking, sire. Refer from Scatiri cohorts across the planet. Note the tremors of the Vex, their locals. We've lost contact with the Scatiri that were covering the entrance to this tomb. You can hear noises approaching forces. Improve protection protocols, load your weapons and ready for what is to come. You must face the Xenos.
I wake with the turning of aeons. Stars yet burn, life yet blossoms. Is it truly time?
What was that? An omnilinguistic transition, Magus. It seems these mute constructs are not only inhabitants of these structures.
What is this? Flesh and steel combined. A mockery of both. Their every footstep a blasphemy. What manner of galaxy is this into which I have awoken?
Reflects Xenos Warform site, exotic energy signature past sensor range, designates Xenos Abominatus. High value target confirmed, the hunt is on. What are your orders, Magus? The cohort reaches a large chamber beneath the first layer of the Xenos ruins. Bridges stretch from balancing platforms, barely holding themselves together, while rubble falls from the high walkways, like breadcrumbs escaping into the abyss below. Fall back. Annihilate. Contain Xenos and return to Castle Metallic and taxate. Sure. Oh, best bet FU maybe, or combat capacity.
Insects. This galaxy is in
Fight. Survive. In a battle of the story, apply what you have learned so far to strive to obtain victory. The 41st millennium is a brutal place. You may lose this battle, but not the war. In Mechanicus, there are many alternate paths to discover. Okay. Expansion survives 6 rounds. Starbound. Timp rapid. Partea asta e boss aici. Delay. We just delay this turn. Delaying this unit will move it to the end of the mission. You cannot delay this unit turn once more.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war
Agro low
in
kick.
heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
Poți să salvezi. Sunt curios. Da, pot. Ce căcat. Ok. Du-te aici. Du-te aici. Stats 30. Holy. Du-te aici. Uite și tu aici. Poate răpești pe la cumva. Cognitive points. Oh. Vedi parte là. E un punct. O 7. Stai o tură. Delay.
How dare these wretched things stand before the void admiral of Cesaragon?
Ok. Holy. Plus damage. Don't worry, troops are cannon fodder designed to protect the tech priest from enemy attacks. Without tech priest, the mission will fail. Sniper ăsta, frate. Just about to use connected. Ah, force CP, that is fine. Out of range. Tem un topor. Fuck. N-au fost destul serios. Uite, dai unde asta. Damage absorbed. Ok. Ascundete.
When my fleet sails once more, vermin like you shall be strung from my prow.
Holy damage. Cât dă asta? Unde fugi? Dă un pistolul ăla. Ne ducem la el. Dăm X. Dă ăsta un topor. Și mergem aici. Mai supraviețuiesc pe rande.
Do not think to challenge us, we who killed our gods.
Ok. Nightmare Shroud. De ce n-a avut oportunitate? A, nu are armă. However, a secret machine spirit. The more you use your weapon, the more charged it becomes. When a machine spirit is charged, you'll gain a buff from the attack of that weapon. Fiecare armă diferită. Boom. Stragno. Nice.
Can you hear the trembling of the stars? Can you feel the whole galaxy's terror?
Nu. Nu simt nimic. Hai mă. Faci ceva sau? Te gândești? Ce faci? Dai mă la asta un wow. Du-te aici. Mai iau un de la ăsta, nu s-a dus nicăieri. Perfect, easy. Easy. Trebuie să fugi atât. Things contained. Bone. Report Kepra. Well, we got the squad out alive, Magus. That has to count as a victory under the circumstances. We encountered a Necron war form of capability well beyond our expectations. However, one battle is not a success. We will eventually face losses on this mission. When this happens, you must press on beyond our failures to reach success. And there is something else. The reanimation. The Necrons are waking up. It started when Resak stumbled on the tomb but our arrivals accelerated the process. That obelisk may have been a form of intruding alarm, and now the sarcophagi in the tomb are starting to open. Then we no longer enjoy the luxury of time. Whatever we do, Silva Tenebris, it must be done before the Necrons awaken completely. We do not even know yet how far the tomb complex extends. We are under the gun then. Omnissiah preserve us if our duty is ever easy. I return sorrow and despair from my emotions core, but I see the lack of the logic to determine decision making. Instead, I choose to quarantine them and adjust our approach. The world of Omnissiah teaches us that when one method fails, another must be sought until we are exhausted. What are your orders, Magus? The Skitarii will explore the tomb chamber by chamber and maintain foothold. My tech priests will be deployed to achieve crucial objectives and respond to crisis. Time may be a factor, but our mission can only be achieved with the thoroughness and full deployment. I shall mobilize Skitarii immediately, Magus. Data form Necrons rarely never observe potential plus intelligent Necron added to some total knowledge, focus on acquire artifacts, intelligence, data form. Hold your blasphemous tongue, Skybola. Your counsel, the abandonment of every soul, life of Mechanicus, Borasis, Appendix 9. Our only objectives should be death to the alien and all his work. All else is defiance from Omniscience Creed. Defiance. If intelligence gains equals true, then go to victory for its retrieval. To face an enemy unknown is to fight in the dark. Better in ignorance than in heresy. Return to station at your conflict and choose to experience it. There will be bloodshed enough on Silva Tenebris without the Magi coming to blows. In our purpose we are united. This is the will of the Omniscience. And it shall be done. Yes, it shall be done. Magus, the reading from the tomb are troubling. The Skitari have been monitoring the destruction we uncovered, and what they have found gives me grave concern. Explain, xenobiologist. The Necron's constructs form are waking up. It seems Magus Raskek accidentally began the process and our intrusion in the destruction hastened it. These Necron reanimation protocols are continuing in the tomb we entered, and from the energy spikes across the region there are other structures yet to be uncovered. My plan for the exploration of Silva Tenebris will locate these structures and contain the constructs within. That may be enough, Magus. I have detected a repeating pattern in the animation protocols, and the rate of the Necrons are awakening. They are speeding up. Can you be certain? The Necrons are machines. Machines act according to patterns and programs. If the reanimation protocols continues to accelerate, they will fully awaken every Necron on this planet in 264 hours. Given the extent of buried structures there, that will constitute a Necron army beyond the mission's ability to contain. I see. Then our time here is limited. Strategic calculations indicate that time spent on the mission will affect the overall number of missions and will be able to deploy. I will send Skitari scouting parties to discover the other tombs and create forward position for our high priority mission, sire. If we treat the Silva Tenebris, if the threat of Silva Tenebris is not assessed and eliminated before full reanimation is reached, we will be forced to abandon the planet. Look at the top left corner of the screen. This is the meter. It shows how many Necron's tombs have awakened on Silva Tenebris. Try to get as much information on tech before reaching 100%. Ai kamera acolo, fix acolo așa. Here they are right. Here too, this is part of my humanity I have chosen to retain, but I can quarantine it in my neural vaults and choose to instead of focus on what must be done. We must choose our missions wisely. It will not be easy. The Messiah did not send us here to do anything easy. The threat to humanity present on this world will be eliminated, or we shall not leave. Thus the equation is balanced. It is the will of the machine god. A corrupt Sith sector located. This tomb is bathed in a sickly green light that serves not to illuminate but only to make the shadows deeper. Every surface is connected via filaments of alien light. The design here speaks of Xenostech heresy, forbidden knowledge and struck to such alive and aware as anything inhabiting it. Early exploratory readings indicate the walls are made of substance not known to the rituals of mythology. Abstract designs carved into the substance suggest unknown regions of space mapped according to some alien understanding. The weight of such blasphemy slows the steps of the first troops to the to enter here. The heresies of knowledge are deadly enough, but it seems unlikely they are the only dangers here. Welcome to the Caestus Metallica, an Mechanicus class battleship. This class of ship is one of the largest of Imperium, and only afforded to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Here you'll be able to customize your tech priest and prepare for the missions ahead. You can select missions, create character portraits on the left of the screen. Validate. Before we go on a mission, we shall inspect and equip our tech priest. Head over to cohort tab. Let's facciamo un full save. Și terminat episodul. Sau nu știu dacă mai continuăm, dar vedem. Interesant.